this, do the action, and then stare at the camera, stare at the phone. Here's a close-up of the situation. Yoko smiling about it, and Faye resting her head on her shoulder. But this is like 30 seconds of this happening. Like, you don't even need to do, like, this is when I talk about fan service. I'm like, this is fan service, but they be doing too much. Like, this is unnecessary. This is an unnecessary amount of fan service. And like, why did Yoko bend over in the first place? Faye came up, Yoko immediately bent over, and then Faye was like, oh, you're bending over, let me assume the position as well. And then stare down the camera. And they don't say they say well. And then the hand placement.
Jeg kender til 5, det ligesom robotter, det kollegiate og shit. De kender ham, man kan ikke kende sig selv. Men rolig min bror, du kan vende dig til. Jeg kender til rotter, jeg kender til 5, det ligesom robotter, de...
Welcome back to TransGuyReacts. My name is Nik and I make videos about whatever I want to make videos about. Namely LGBTQ plus content. I'm on a GL kick, so I've been doing a lot of girl love series reaction videos. But I also have a big bias for Faye Yoko and her shipped couple with Yoko Laopo. Say the whole damn name. So yeah, and I've been doing a lot of content for them, and today we're going to cover their latest fan meeting, which was in Hangzhou. I don't know how to pronounce it in Mandarin or Cantonese, so if I'm saying it wrong, so I'm sorry. But yeah, they had two separate events because in China they're not very receptive to queer media in general, or artists and things like that, so they have them separated. And so Faye went first, and then Yoko went the second day, and then during Yoko's high-buys, Faye did come out, and then after that I'll also talk about the airport situation as well. So this is probably going to be a very long video, so if you're interested in this kind of content, like, share, subscribe, do all the things that you do with on YouTube, and let's get started. First, to start off with Faye, so this is her event. All of the like indoor things and outdoor like banners and stuff, it like blows me away to see this every time, and it's always new banners that are like either specifically for this event, like usually the same kind of imagery, but like, yeah, these banners are huge. These are like, 6-foot banners, and the ones outside that are posted, the flying banners, those are like 8-foot banners. That's crazy to me. And then there's always like a section for pictures, and then where you can leave gifts. I just like the amount of money that is being spent on this these fan meetings is kind of insane. And I don't know, like, I wonder who gets these. It seems like fans end up getting like maybe they auction for them or something. They end up taking them home. I don't think that the company Nine-Star Studios keeps these because they're very like venue specific. They have dates on them and venues. So yeah, always blows me away to see this. This is indoors at one of the venues. A fan was recording. You can see like how freaking big these things are. People were taking photos. Like, it's crazy. This much of idols. And then here's some fans outside. I think this might be a fan club. Wow. Appasada Mane-san. Wow, making signs as if they're married. Weird! This is inside the venue. Love poem in winter is the theme. It's a fairly large venue. Looks like it's, I want to say like 500, maybe 600 seats. Could be more, but kind of hard to tell if they're all white seats. Wow. And then there's pictures of the day, what Faye, they always like take photos, like what they're wearing and like their makeup for the show. And then people were taking pictures. Oh, they see them in the hallway, so they start taking photos of them, which is kind of funny. The dedication. So this whole like winter and love poem situation, like Faye comes out and actually reads a poem. If you ask me, how to describe the longing of winter? think perhaps. By the way, she's speaking in Chinese. I don't know if it it might be Mandarin. Is the snowflakes that fall into your palm. Melting into the warmth with a gentle touch. It is the whisper that lingers by your ear. Softly expressing enduring affection. It is I. A secret long kept in my heart. Slowly revealing its mystery. It is I. Carrying a heart full of warmth and yearning. Step by step. Resolutely. Like helping her pronunciate. Walking towards your heart. Okay, that was like such a short poem, but it took her like 2 minutes to read it because she was reading it so slow and phonetically. And she's like, these cards that help her like pronounce things from Thai to Mandarin. That's pretty funny. Asking the crowd, have they eaten yet? She always asks this. It's very polite. But today she will not ask about eating. Today, who bring partner here? So please go back home. This is so funny. Today I'm alone. Don't show your love in front of me. She's like, this is a solo event. Don't be flexing your partners in front of me today. I do not need to see it. She gets pissed anyway. She's kidding though, but like she gets pissed when people like kiss in front of her and stuff. In real life too. Like this is not like a thing with the fans. Like she's kind of irritated when her friends, partners kiss in front of her too. Hamming it up with the fans. Getting those kisses. It's kind of like her trademark now. She does this like at every fan meeting. Also, this outfit is crazy. This pleather skirt, this very loose I don't know what you call it, A-shaped, off-shaped. I don't know fashion, but shirt. The suit jacket, the boots. It looks great. You know she always has her extensions. Whenever she does a fan meeting, she is wearing extensions. Her hair goes to like the top middle part of her back, but then when she's at a fan meeting, somehow it's like in the middle of her back. But yeah, customary extensions, classic outfit. So she says she has some words to say that's like cut off here, so I'll try to read them. She's like basically just thanking the fans. She says, and then I hope you guys take care of your health for Faye and for the day we meet here. She said she always wanted you guys to wish you happiness every day. And protect your health. It's like the MC is repeating exactly what she's saying, but I have it translated both times, whoever did this translation. Spending wonderful time together. And anything bad or anything that makes you sad, I hope you can leave it behind in the old year. Let's start the new year together with good things. matter what happens, I hope everyone knows that whenever you turn around, I will be right here. Whenever you turn around, you will find me. Fans love it. My husband, I love you. Oh my god, these fans are ridiculous. She says I love you too, though. I love you more. They like one-upping each other for the love. What I noticed too when I like prepped for this video is that she spoke in English quite a bit, and so did Yoko at this event. And so I'm just going to assume that this part of China maybe speaks more English than not, so it was easier to maybe just speak in English at some points. But the translator translated everything into the Chinese dialect, so things are being translated, but I just noticed they were speaking English a lot. Oh, just by being sexy. Why put this in here? Why not? Oh my god, she can barely freaking wink. It's so funny. She basically like closes both eyes. That's so funny. And she did this many times. This is very much like a Yoko thing. I feel like Yoko started doing this and now Faye does it. Tease the crowd. And they be losing their shit too. And she kept doing this a lot. It must have been really hot on stage. Sweating. Do I need to say anything? Just, yeah. She knows what she's doing. Again, must have been really hot because she was like flapping that suit coat a lot. The crowd was doing too much, she started screaming too much, so she's like, I'll cover myself up. They are kind of ridiculous though. It's like she's just airing herself out. Chill. Chill. Okay, at this point, they started doing the question section, and the question is, do you prefer summer or winter? If you like summer, raise your left hand. If you like winter, raise your right hand. Okay now? She raised her right hand, she likes summer. Was that summer? Yes, she likes summer. Next question. Do you prefer black or white? She puts up both hands. She's like, look, can you not tell? Does Faye prefer black or white? Or what does Faye like? Sometimes it is black, sometimes it's white. It's pink. Oh, I wonder why. She has been wearing so much goddamn pink lately. Someday it's blue. Yellow as always. Now, if you know Faye, her favorite colors are blue and yellow, and she usually wears like a lot of blue jeans, basically, like or blue, or even like skirts that are jean pattern or jean material, and they're blue. But then she has like accents of yellow, and it's usually like a smiley face. That's like her favorite thing, or flowers. And but when she does fan meetings, she wears a lot of white and black, so that's actually true. And then lately she's been wearing a shit ton of pink, and I wonder why. Like so much goddamn pink in the last like I would say 3 or 4 months. Do you prefer staying at home or going camping outside? My girl does not like to be outside. prefers staying at home. Of course. She has stated this many times. She just must be at home. Relaxing, eating, sleeping. The fourth question, does P5 prefer sunny days or rainy days? She likes rainy days. The atmosphere is nice. If I like to sit and do things like cooking or listening to music or just being at home, the sound of rain is soothing. I agree. It creates an atmosphere. Wait, what? It creates an atmosphere what? Just right for a warm hug. Let's spread with someone. Okay. More questions. Does P5 prefer straight hair or curly hair? She prefers curly hair. She's like, for me. That's me, right? It means if I like curly women with curly hair, she's like, and I like my own hair. So she's basically saying she likes curly hair on herself and she likes straight hair on women. What is that? What happened? Who's on stage there? Saying bye-bye to who was that? Does Fi like to drink coffee or milk tea? Well, we all know this question. Girl is addicted to coffee. What flavor does P5 like? Does Fi like sour or spicy? I'm confused. Fi like eat both sour and spicy things. So she does end up choosing, and she chooses spicy. If I like spicy, but I really don't eat spicy that well, isn't that strange? She does eat a lot of spicy food. I've seen so many videos of her eating spicy food and like dying. But she keeps eating it. If I choose between a flower garden or the zoo. What kind of question is this? Of course she's gonna choose a fucking flower garden. Girl's obsessed with flowers. These questions are very juvenile. But, you know, whatever. Keep the crowd entertained. post asks, what does P5 like? The fans yell Yoko. She just smirks. And that's the best thing to do. Don't actually answer, just smile. Won't tell you. This is so frustrating because someone uploaded this and it's like, there was no beginning to this. So it's like, what won't she tell us? What was the freaking question? And I'm like, why did you upload this without the first part? What did they ask? I'm like going through the comments, like no one knows. I'm like, well, that's frustrating. She's straight up lipping Laopo and then saying Babe. She likes to rile up the crowd, which generally pisses off Yoko, but this is like her way of saying Laopo without saying it. Babe. As long as she doesn't say it on the mic, it's fine. Ah, Nat's in here. Now she's saying all of her names. I don't know how to say it. Lao Shili, Yao Lili. She's like Lily or something in Chinese. P Mali, P5. Now this, I don't have much of the games that they're playing, this guessing game, box game, but she likes to touch weird things in a box and not know what it is and guess what it is. Never find out what this even is. It's something half round, squishy. I have no clue. But there's like no other footage of this box game. But it looks freaking weird. And then I guess there was like, it was like a fruit or something, or some nuts, because she goes back at one point and takes one piece and eats it on stage, which I think is so funny. The girl is never afraid to eat anything, and I love that for her. Kind of wish I knew what it was. Bowing. Alright. So this is her watching the fan footage. There's always a fan video in every fan meeting, with like clips from their past and present. Of course, pageantry. She's got to show off. I think it's kind of weird. It's like to make them watch videos of themselves doing stuff. It's just kind of strange. And it's like, we appreciate you, and so you will watch this video of us appreciating you. But it's just like you just doing random shit. It's so strange. And a lot of the times it's kind of cheesy. It's like it's not like well made or anything. It was just clips. But you know what? They always look so happy because they're appreciative of the fans doing this, taking the time. And there's always like some kind of like welcome and thank you or what have you. Yeah, and then a lot of these will have clips of the fans in the video. Bunch of kids. Yeah, some of this is in like English, even from the fans. Like, is this part of China speak a lot of English? We all love you forever. If you promise not to go, if you promise to stay. And she was leaving the stage, she was just taking off her jacket, and these motherfuckers like went nuts. And she was like, no! Put it back on. Y'all are like ridiculous. You never see any skin in your life. Jesus. And she wasn't even like, there wasn't any skin to be exposed. It was like just her shirt was underneath. It was like not that serious. And then this, someone took a photo of her bending over on the table, and I am looking respectfully, very, very respectfully. I'm looking. So respectful. Nothing but respect. All of the respect. So this is the outfit change. Basically, she took off the jacket, she changed the skirt to jeans, took off the boots. But the shirt is still the same. It's like this weird cut shirt. I don't even know how to describe the shirt because it's just like a regular shirt, but it's like cut in the back in a weird way and in the front. So you can see a lot underneath. It's kind of see-through too, actually. See a lot of the goods. I'm sure that's on purpose. You can kind of see the back here because she like turns around, show off herself. I don't know what to call that cut. What is this? It's irregular cut. We'll just call it that. Another view. Kind of sitting on the couch getting ready because they're like taking photos and stuff, getting ready to take pictures with fans. She also changes her hair a little bit. There's like a little bit of a hairstyle change. And she purposely moves her shirt off her shoulders. Just like, make sure that I look perfect for these photos. And very suggestive. Sex sells, and we're all buying. That seems so awkward too. You have to like just be looking cute all the time, and it's just like sometimes it seems a bit awkward. She does not seem comfortable. She is constantly ranging herself. I think this chair is too small. It's like really low to the ground, and it's not that big. And she is a tall woman, and I don't think it's like a comfortable spot for her because she keeps like rearranging her body. Gotta do what you gotta do. Looks good for photos. Why, Faye? Why do you do this? You do this on purpose. This is on purpose. There's no reason to do this. And this is like a better view of like her trying to get comfortable. Look how low this couch. It's like a chair, I guess. It's so low to the ground. She looks like a giant sitting in it. So funny. She's trying to look cute. She's doing a great job, but you can tell it's like not comfortable. Just lean this way, lean that way. Move the hip this way. Damn, she's gonna have to sit there for a long ass time because there's probably a couple hundred people who have the package to take a photo next to her. And then they have to take pictures behind her. So yeah, she's gonna be uncomfortable. And then I don't know what's going on with this. Like, is this a marriage outfit? I think this is a marriage outfit. Someone came on stage with a traditional Chinese outfit, and it looks like the wedding ones. Weird. So, here's just a video of the fan pictures that they take with the VIP, whatever. This is so awkward. You look at people in the eye. For like, you get 5 seconds, you take a photo, you look at them in the eye, you do a pose, and then they leave, and you just keep it going. This is so weird. I know people in the United States, like artists do like fan meetings and they'll take pictures with them and stuff. I'm just not one of those people who would ever do that. So seeing people do it is just so bizarre to me. And some of these people are repeats. I've been watching this so much that I see some of these people and I'm like, oh, I've seen you at other fan meetings. You go to mini a fan meeting. You're flying to other parts of the country to go to a fan meeting. I mean, I'm making videos at home. I'm not spending money. I'm not spending any money. This is fucking hilarious. This child was not having it at all. He did not want to take a picture with Faye. And she still loved him because she loves fucking children. Whose mama dragged him to this? some people, I would say this fan meeting, like this Santa person, like a lot of people dressed up because it was Christmas time, and we're actually quite respectful, because I feel like other fan meetings in China, the fans have been a little disrespectful and like immature, and like this was like one of the more tame fan meetings, and they were like they're more playful and they were having fun, and it was all in good times for the most part, I would say. Here's Faye with little this person brought like these little stuffed animals. She loves a plushie. She really does. And they had to like take this kid away. They were like, "You can't stop, girl. You gotta go." There's this one girl who comes to a lot of fan meetings, and she looks like a fucking doll. And she like translated what Faye said to her, and she said like, "Hi, beautiful. Always so beautiful." And the girl called her mommy. Okay. Is that girl Faye's type? Absolutely. This person was so cute. They brought a freaking like a Christmas sack, and Faye was so down, and she like acted like she was gonna jump in the sack. She's always game. That's fun. That was really cute. Oh, she was just drinking some water respectfully, as she does. So this is so funny. This person had a banner and it said "Top Yo," and so Faye like was like, no. This is pretty great. That's actually a really awesome picture to take. No top yo, only top Faye, always. No. Oh, right. So this is where some fans rained money on her, and with some money guns, which was pretty impressive, to be honest. Like, it was a pretty smart setup for a picture. And then Faye picked up some of the money, which I also thought was pretty cool. And then she was like, "Let me be top Faye for a second." And like, made it rain. That was pretty cool. Okay, the only thing about this, like, I really like this whole money rain thing, but I don't understand why they had to dress up like they were Arab men with like the mustaches, the headdress, the clothes, the gold chains, and the mustache. It was just like the sunglasses and all that. I was like, this is low-key racist, maybe high-key racist. I don't know. Unnecessary. Didn't need to do that. You could have just came on stage with money guns and did this. But I'm like, what trope are you guys pretending to be? I don't understand. Like, this seemed a bit unnecessary. Could have dressed up as like very rich Chinese people, but chose to do Arab men. Okay. So she's taking photos. I don't know. They have like a calendar. What does this group have? I don't know. And then a group of kids came up, and Faye looks like her neck is starting to hurt. She looks a little tired. But she's down. She's game. They keep adjusting these fans. These fans had a sign. And they yelled something. I'm not sure what they yelled. And then they brought on those same people back on. I guess the picture didn't come through, so they had to bring them back on. I don't know. They took the photo, and then immediately Faye was like, ooh, tired. She looked tired. But I mean, they've been going and going. And see, even this, like her pulling on her neck, her neck hurts all the time. And she claims that she sleeps. It's because of the way she sleeps. She doesn't really move when she sleeps, so if she falls asleep in a funny position, she's gonna wake up in pain. But this, even though she's like, doesn't look like in the best, of her, I don't know how to say it. She doesn't look great. She looks like she's in a slight amount of pain. She still looks beautiful. It's ridiculous. And then these fans came on stage and they all had Santa themed clothing on, which is funny. So Faye's like, oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, let's take a photo. This is great. And then take the photo. Right when they take the photo, they like pretend to kiss their partners. Crowd goes wild. Faye's like, what's going on behind me? Oh, and then they pretend to pick them up. Okay, they're doing a lot. And Faye's like, I'm alone. Let me hug myself. See, this group was fun. They were good. They were lighthearted. They were having good times. Was keeping it fairly respectable for the most part, and yeah, it was a good time. I was like, what? What's happening behind me? And then these fans came on stage with their little flopping Santa hats, which was super cute. It's actually quite adorable. I don't know how that's gonna come out. I'm gonna take a picture because it might be blurry, but very ingenuity, I guess you would say. Creative. So his fans came on with one in a Christmas tree and one riding a pig with Faye's face on it, which is hilarious because if I wanted to touch it, she's so funny. She always wants to touch stuff. But the thing about this is why it's so funny is Yoko she had said in some interview that she wants to see Faye riding a pig because Faye had brought up when she was a kid, she rode a pig because she lives on a farm and someone asked her to ride a pig, so she did. And so Yoko's like, I want to see that in real life. And so a fan came up and I was like, that's cute, that's creative. I really like this. And Faye loved it. She was digging it so hard. And it's so funny, she's like, I need to touch your materials. I think this might be the same one. She was laughing so hard as they left too. Right, that's like cuteness aggression. She gets to like grab cute shit. There were bubbles at this event, like right at the end of the picture taking, which I was like, what is that about? I mean, bubbles are usually the symbol for Yoko, so is that like an homage to her? Because it's kind of random. I'm like, why are there bubbles all of a sudden? She was loving it though. Just her saying, like, I think this is at the end of taking photos, and she's just like talking to the crowd, hamming it up, looking beautiful. All the bubbles. Very pageantry. Another view. See the back of the shirt? It's like cut weird. I don't know how to describe that. It's like a cut. And then, what is she doing? She's like pulling up her pants. I don't know what's going on, but flashing the crowd. I think it's the exact same one. Why not watch it again? Yeah. And then this is the outfit change. I thought she looked kind of like the steampunk kind of vibe, but then my wife saw this and she was like, she looks like a Ghostbuster. And I can't unsee it. She looks like a goddamn Ghostbuster, but a fashionable one. Lots of jewelry and like the pop collar, new hairstyle. I liked all of these outfit changes. They were really good, fun. You can see the full suit from here, especially with the boots. It does look like Ghostbusters. Like she's about to go fight some ghosts. Fashionably, of course. Those earrings are big ass earrings. Getting ready for the high bye, or not the high bye, sorry, the high touch, where you put your hands out and let the fans touch your hands, which I find disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But, you know, whatever, that's the culture. You do these things, you let your fans touch you and put their face right in your face, giving you the likelihood of getting sick being pretty high. If they're sick, they're like breathing in your face. I think that's pretty wild. And then this is like on the big screen what the fans can see. Always a poser. Strike a pose. Very good at it. And then the kid is back for the high touch, and he actually does give her a high five. He looks so scared, just hanging on to mama. But Faye is so sweet. She's so gentle with kids. She's adorable. And I guess this is at the end, like done with the high touches. Just like sitting on the table. She loves to sit on a table, I'll tell you that. The girl sits on tables a lot, actually. And then just posing. top 5. Ghostbusters! You gotta call Ghostbusters! A steampunk version of Ghostbusters. She's like working the crowd, as she does. Loves to work her the crowd. Giving them big hugs. Big air hugs. Blowing kisses. Tilaka. Darling. She was hamming it up with them. She loved them singing. See, speaking in English. Oh, and then they finally gave her a mic. She was like just talking off mic. It's time to say goodbye. Always words of affirmation, which I do appreciate. She's really good at that. So she had outfit change. This is the last one, and it's like an all white or I guess all cream fit. It's like a turtleneck with white pants and a cream jacket. Like I said, all of the outfit changes were really good. They really suited her. She looked good. I would say like in the past there were like other fan meetings where I was like, I don't know if I like these outfits, but these were pretty good. So am I. She be getting her fans to call her beautiful whenever she can, which I said in the last video, like people want to call her handsome, and she does not like it. She's made it very clear by her expressions that she does not want to be called handsome. She wants to be called beautiful or pretty, and like basically has to like train her fans to call her that, which is kind of ridiculous. This video, she's like saying her thank yous again. I would like to say that I hope everyone is happy every day and smiles a lot. Drink more water. I'm always here because of you guys. In this new year, I wish you all happiness every single day. Don't let it be sad. Don't work too hard. I hope you will be happy like this for a long time. I love you guys so much. Thank you very much for coming into my life. Now you're here, I'm not letting go of you. Let's stay together like this for a long time. T-Doc. Every sunflower is a representative of a fan. A whole field of sunflowers. It represents everyone. If I just gave everyone a clue, that is, all my fans are my sunflower fields. All his flowers in Faye's heart. I would like to say, I love you all, my fans. Everyone is like my family. Without everyone, there would be no Faye standing here. Whether today, tomorrow, or later. Faye will always remember the love that everyone gives for Faye like this. Everyone will always remember P5 forever. Don't forget. Turn around and you'll see me. Okay. Now we're into the high buys, and so there's some footage of her saying goodbye to everybody. This seems so exhausting because you're taking all these photos, you're also doing the high touch, and then you're also at the end you're doing high buys. Fans are saying T-Doc to her as they went by. You're still like supposed to be engaging, and someone's still doing like eye contact. This is seems so exhausting, but I mean this is part of the job. This is what they're supposed to do. Oh, the fans kissed each other in front of her. Let me know how she feels about that. Fan again kissed each other in front of her. And she's like, ah! Like, why? She hates it. She did tell them to not show their love in front of her, but they're out here challenging her. Why? She's by herself. It's kind of messed up. And it kind of distracts her from the other fans, which is a little rude, because she can't give them their full attention because she gets so shocked by their behavior. Someone goes by and says, "Top yo," and she gives them that death stare. Top 5. And she's like, yeah. No. That's so funny. Top yo, no. Top 5, yeah. Top no, yo, no. She is consistent. Again, the top yos, they love irritating her. And then it's the end of the show, and people are outside the venue already. I don't know if these are people who didn't get inside, because this is right afterwards. So did they leave the venue so they could like get footage of her going up the stairs? That's so wild. So I'm like, how did you? Who are you people? There's like I can see in the reflection in the window. There's a ton of people outside. Maybe the people who went through the high buy first. Maybe that, and then they were like outside waiting. And then now she's leaving the venue, and there are a lot of people. It's obviously cold. I think it might have been in the 40s Fahrenheit when they were there. So fairly chilly, which means it was like 9-10 degrees Celsius. She's so kind, she always waves continuously to the fans and gives them attention. Which I would say is kind of different actually from some other fandoms. Other fandoms do give their fans attention, but like, I would say the longer they've been in the industry, the less they are like waving at them and giving them eye contact. They're more just like passing through. You know, I can imagine they're very exhausted. These fans get up so close, it's crazy how much access they have. A mere foot away. And this is pretty much it, even with PI or manager. It was a very successful event actually, pretty seamless, didn't have any real issues, seemed like everyone was having a good time. The only thing that looked any remotely like not positive was like, remotely not positive was when Faye was not feeling well. You could tell like her neck was hurting and she seemed a little tired, but I mean they've been going and going and going as in terms of work, so I can imagine. Feeling it. Definitely feeling the load. So talking about Yoko's event, which was the next day, similar thing, big banners, big flyers for her event. Yeah, pretty much the same. And there's the view of the inside. Pretty much the same kind of setup as Faye. Same kind of like, yeah, imagery and stuff. Pretty much the same. Yeah, people bring gifts, of course. This is the first look. She looks pretty good. Like I've said this before, they've like definitely aged her up and made her look more mature and like beautiful instead of just being like a pretty little girl or cute. Yeah, it suits her well though. This dress is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a regular dress underneath, but then it's like this, I don't know, transparent, shimmery material that's very long and poofy. But it's flattering. Drapey. Coming out with this masquerade thing, very interesting. What a beautiful little princess. Whose little princess is this? Whose? They're yelling P5. Okay. Wow, you are so beautiful today. Did Yoko wear a mask on stage today? Oh no shit, y'all. Why do you treat these people like children? I'm so shy to see so many people, she says. Okay, my friends, seeing how enthusiastic everyone is. Why don't we all shout, Yoko, we love you together? Okay. Call and response here, huh? She takes off the mask. The reveal. Here's another version of the reveal. A little bit more close up. Did she change the color of her hair? It looks different. Is she beautiful? Yeah, of course. Hello. miss you guys so much. She pretty much says these same things too. The same with like Faye when she comes out. She's always like, "Have you eaten?" Things like that. It's cold outside. No shit. Needs a hug. Her Chinese is better. Damn, the MC is like calling it out. Her Chinese is so much better than it used to be. Fans were calling her wife, which crazy. Keep doing it. She does not like it. Look how she looks when they do it. She's not a fan, but they keep doing it. She also has a winter poem. There's no translation for this poem, so I can't like read it to you guys. But she, you know, I'm sure it's really similar to the one that Faye read. But she's saying it in much more fluid Mandarin and faster. I think she's yelling like, "I've grown up" or "I'm an adult," jumping up and down as she says it. Sticking her tongue in her mouth. "I'm an adult, right?" The fans saying no. Damn. She's like, "I'm 23 years old, y'all. Damn. Look at this. Look at what I'm wearing. Look how I look." They're not giving it to her. They're like, "You are still a baby. Have I grown up yet?" There's a little different translation. They say not yet. The other translation said, "Am I an adult?" Which is this one says, "Have I grown up?" Semantics. Do you have some wishes to everyone? Everyone needs to take care of yourself. Oh. Eat well and rest well. Think about me. Get very rich. Have money. They come to see me. I love that she started speaking English and then switched to Thai. Or no, switched to Mandarin actually. Trilingual she is. She says, "I know you guys will come back by my side. I'll always be by your side." I'm so happy to have you guys. Really, really love you. I love you the most, says the fans. I love you guys the best, she says. I love you. This is actually really smart. Both Faye and Yoko do this like appreciation thing and really give it to the fans while they're there and kind of like, in a way, kind of psychologically prime them to like want to come back and stay a fan by like making promises directly to them, and that's definitely personalizing the situation. It's pretty smart. Kisses. I want to kiss too. What is that look? The Yoko smirk. What do you call me? Puppy? Why did you call me puppy? Girl, why do we call you puppies? You, like in a couple fan meetings ago, your ass said you were the dog. They're saying wifey and she's like, no, absolutely not. Girlfriend, yes. Still can't call like this. Why did mom say no? This is just some footage of her just showing off that figure, that Pilates figure, for sure. Hamming it up to the fans. Just another angle of her hamming it up, pretty much. She's getting those poses down. Faye has taught her a lot. More of the same, pretty much. Her dress. This is like a common trope with her. Her dresses being too long and she can barely walk in them. Like, has to have assistants just to move around. It's kind of crazy, but I mean, she looks good always. It's just kind of ridiculous that the dresses are too long. Flex on them. So the question is, the one who understands Yoko's heart the most. It's kind of like a statement. It's not really a question. And the fans go P5, P5, and her reaction was like, just a smile. Interesting. Raise the eyebrows. Don't say anything. Thumbs up. Okay. Oh, this one says who, so maybe, yeah, it wasn't a question to the crowd. The funny thing is they both got asked this question, or the statement was made, and neither one of them said anything. They just like, doing a little bit of fan service, just like, I don't know, maybe. And she goes, what about you guys? Do you want to be in my heart? Good follow-up question, yo. That's when she gives a thumb up. Okay. Just another video. People freaking out. Just that smart. So the question was, do you have a girlfriend? And Yoko goes, I have you. I have you guys. Which is the right answer, because, like, why would she answer that question? It's really, frankly, none of our business. But, I mean, if we're playing into the fandom, then we already know that she has a girlfriend. And why would we need to even ask? So, good answer. Good deflection. The last chance. Would you like another hint? They're playing a game. Fan goes ring. I'm trying to guess what she. Fan says propose. Just a little bit off, so I'm saying almost right. Want to propose, want to. It's still missing a word. Fan says marriage. MC goes marriage or wedding. Fan says ring. Engagement ring. It's not true yet. Isn't it cute? So cute. What's the fan say? What? It was like, what? They're trying to give the fan a hint. Should give a hint to the fans in English or what? No. And he's like, no, it's not love. Help. finally got it. It only took 2 minutes for the fan to get it was married or marriage. And I guess they get a gift. What is in the zoo? I guess this is like she had to. It's like all these animals, you had to imitate them. It's so weird. These games be so strange. How are you gonna imitate a peacock? Or even a polar bear? Are there any cats in the zoo? Are there kittens in the zoo? She's like, yeah. And they're like, no. She's like, yeah. Ooh, so cats aren't animals. Challenging her fans. And the cat at the zoo, no. But she's convinced. Just kidding. And this also, they did a fan video for Yoko. Okay, hungry all of the time she's eating. That's weird. Okay, all the time she's sleeping. Girl does like to sleep though. And her being lovely. It's so weird. It's just weird. These are old videos. It's like stuff that she might have even archived from the internet, and these people still have them, and so they make these videos. It's weird and awkward. You just have to watch yourself. Her posture has gotten fantastic. Bet you that is Faye. I like when she looks beautiful, to be honest. I don't like it when she looks like a young child. Okay. She loves a flirt. Today she has grown up, no need to cry. Yeah. She's like, no crying. She has stopped crying a lot. More composed. Merry Christmas, I think someone just taught me at the airport. Confirming she said it right. Oh, maybe this is the third outfit change? What outfit is this? But I feel like... And then she like zipped up that dress. She was like, ooh, it's a little bit too revealing. If I was there, she would have been zipped. So the photos... Very interesting. Why are you running? Just a couple of photos. I just wanted to show like the contrast with Faye's taking photos and Yoko's. Not much. I mean, it's just like fans being appreciative, being a bit festive. The only thing that I would say in terms of coverage is that there was just like less coverage on TikTok of Yoko's event for the things that I could see that were surfacing. I had so much content for Faye, but there wasn't like that much for Yoko, so I grabbed as much as I could to show, but it's just not that much in comparison. But I believe, both events sold out. It's just maybe the online presence isn't there. There's all this, I don't know. She's younger. She doesn't have as much of an established career as Faye. There's all the, like, drama with her stuff online. So this is the third outfit change, I believe. White skirt and a jacket over her. I can't see the top, but just wearing a jacket. Yeah, getting ready to do, I'm assuming these are high buys. Not the high buys, sorry, the high touch. I always forget the name of these. So she's gonna touch people, which I'm like, both of them be getting sick, especially Yoko. She gets sick all the time. And I think this is such a bad idea for them to be like touching their fans. Like, yeah, ensure the next sickness. This is, she needed to get adjusted because of course the seating is too high for her. So they're like helping her like come down a little bit on the chair. There's some photos getting ready for that. High touch. So weird. Oh, there was a kid there, a little girl, and there was another boy. I don't know if it was the same boy from last time. I don't think so. It might be a different boy. I'm not sure. But we'll love to see the young fans there to support. Hello, guys. Are you tired? They asked her if she's tired. She says, I'm not tired. Which I don't believe. She's always tired. Wait for me. Wait for what? The fan says she's tired. She got this teddy bear. She's super happy about it. I don't know if a fan gave it to her or not. You're usually not supposed to take fan gifts. But she seems pretty pleased with it. She loves a stuffed animal plushie. She's like a little girl with her dog. This is a little dog. And it's a small gift that our staff has prepared. Oh, the staff prepared it for her. I thought a fan gave it to her. So it's limited quantity. Everyone who came first received, okay? It's a limited gift, so anyone come first, they'll definitely receive a gift first. I don't know what the MC is saying here. Yoko, do you have anything else you want to say? She says, I want to tell everyone that I look forward to meeting all of you every single day. They asked, when will that be? Just woke up. Whenever I wake up, but I also want to think about it. Okay, that's MC said. They said next year. MC in dreams, hope to see you in our dreams. Okay, what a funny thing to say. MC, see you next year. See you in our dreams. Is there more you want to tell her? And then MC's like, right, then let Yoko have a moment. She'll say goodbye to your fans. And we'll move on to the goodbye segment. Yo says bye-bye. Fans say, don't say bye-bye. She says, thank you for coming today. Guys, I love you. With a bow. This MC is just doing the most, I think. Just a very nice thank you. now this next section is when it's the high buys, and Faye came to the event to do the high buys with Yoko. She does this pretty much every time they have a separate event. She's at the high buys because Yoko usually goes second, she goes first, and she'll be at both. So fans got her in the hallway. Close-up footage of Faye coming in from the side here, and Yoko being very excited about it. With her ripped jeans. She's definitely wearing like yoga pants or something under it because it's cold. Some thermals or leg warmers. She looks really cool. Just black shirt, black bomber jacket. Screaming Faye Yo. Here's a big screen version. That's what everyone saw. I guess her the look. Yeah. The chorus come out and immediately touched that waist where she loves to put her arms. And then a fake kiss. She just like an air kissed her immediately. This is like Yoko's perspective, I guess. It's a little bit further away. Someone's camera from a little bit further away. Why is Yoko doing this? Just like waving. Like, hurry up. I've been waiting for you. Immediately, it's the first man's kiss and like challenge fighting Yoko and just, like. So like I said, as soon as she came in, the fans started coming, and then they immediately got challenged, and like Faye was like, I see you, and I raise you. So this was like the first 6.5 minutes of Faye coming out, and I'm gonna put it on double speed because like there's no way I'm gonna watch 6.5 minutes of this and there's not really any sound. It's kind of far away, but like I think it's interesting to see the whole thing and their interaction. See, she's just like give us an air kiss because the first fans like kiss each other. This seems so draining. This is just the first 6.5 minutes. There's more of this. They say hi bye to everybody. Constant waving. You have to switch arms because you're so tired. She got some yada, and then like giving it to Yoko to sniff. Why she like grab her by the head to do that? Oh my god, this seems exhausting. It's only 3 minutes. Oh, gave her air kiss. Finger kiss, really. Oh, a nose kiss. She's getting so many challenges. And Faye's like, I don't back down. And look at Yoko talking. As she does. And Faye changes sides. Switch it up. Oh, tells us that she's mine. She does the she's mine gesture. That was in the beginning. I'm gonna have more clips of like specifically what happens, but this is just like the quick run through. This is also 8 minutes long, so it'll be 4 minutes because I'm doubling the speed. Kyoko's hands are cold, so Faye puts them in her pocket. So sweet. Turn it down because hearing people screaming is quite annoying. But again, this is like the next 8 minutes. And I think there's more after this. This is like so many people to say goodbye to. You got staff trying to talk to them. And they change sides again. Faye changes sides again, I'm not really sure why. And puts Yoko's hand back in her pocket because it's so cold. Someone's playing music kind of loud. Oh, it's Friday. This man is talking for a long time. They haven't been pushed away. Usually you get pushed away. Interesting. They got a lot of time. Even acknowledging the fans in the back, even though you should be paying attention to the people going by. And Yoko's still talking through this entire thing. This is, like 15, 20 minutes and she can like not talk to Faye. She has to talk to her. By pulling her in close because they're getting challenged. People are losing their shit. Oh, then they do the fake fight argument. I was like, no, don't stand next to me. And then I'm gonna put a whole bunch of clips of these particular things up close that I found interesting. That happened. Beside him, and I was like, nice. She didn't really respond, but she just like gave the head nod. Yoko's like, sure. He like laughs about it. say Top Yo. She doesn't actually have an annoyed look. She just smiles about it, which is surprising. She usually is not happy when people say Top Yo, but she just was like, okay, sure. The two of the fans kissed, and so she gave Yoko a finger kiss. They saying Top Yo, and she's like, nah. Pulls her in for a nose kiss. Fans are losing their shit. More Top Yo. Yeah, here's like a more. And she hears it. She's like, absolutely not. I am the top 5. Marking territory. Which is another version of her giving those kisses. She had it land on her cheek too. It was like, she said something and must have been pulling on Yoko's hair. She probably has like, Yoko probably has tracks in right now. I think she does. So she was probably pulling on the tracks. The extensions. She was like, girl, it hurts. I was like, oh, let me adjust you. Because she's such a gentle woman. Get challenged by fans. I think this was in the beginning. Actually, the first time. The first nose kiss. And then another challenge. She pulls her in tight. I guess she might have hurt her. But Yoko be complaining about nothing a lot of times. Gave the crowd a smirk. Yoko is mine. She's like, is she now? Yoko's face too. She's about to give her a kiss. She's like, no. Absolutely not. Why did they mirror? That was so interesting. Someone was just walking by with the camera, and they both moved forward. Just their phone. It was just like a normal phone. Their phone went, Oh, what? Interesting. They be mirroring each other a lot, though. There's another view of them. Moving forward. They mirror each other. This one is a different time, but like, yeah, moving forward. If Faye moves forward, so does Yoko. She will move in the direction that Faye is moving. And her hands are cold, of course they are. This is Faye worrying about Yoko's cold ass hands, putting them in her pocket. She looks stressed. She always be looking stressed about this girl. She be stressing her out. I felt bad for her. Another view. Faye looking stressed. Just very, very stressed. Gotta take care of her girl. This is on the big screen. This is a different time, actually. I think this was another time where she put her hand in her pocket. Always have to be worried about this child getting sick or being too cold. Oh, Yoko's hands are cold again, and what does Faye do? She takes care of them immediately. Oh, Yoko's complaining about something, let me handle it. Puts it in her pocket immediately. I think she has like a hand warmer in there, because Yoko's like, ooh. Yeah. constantly have to take care of them. It's just another view, big screen view of her having to put Yoko's hand in her pocket. This is Faye giving her hand warmers. Just like, girl, put these in your hands right now. You need these. So slightly too. She's always a good multitasker. She'd be doing way other things. She's not even looking at Yoko. She's just like, here, put it in your hands while I wave to the crowd. Always taking care of her baby and the fans at the same damn time. Oh, what was that? Pulling her close. They're always talking. Isn't it blowing her a kiss? That's what it looked like. And then touching that chin, her little sign of affection that she does. Oh, the clear version. Pulling her close. Hand always on that waist. They are always talking. Oh. A thumbs up and a Faye so affectionate. This is a bit of a compilation of all of the kind of affectionate moments from Faye during this situation, during the high buys. Faye damn well near kissed Yoko many times. I'm surprised she didn't accidentally do it. Look at that smirk. She knows what she's doing. This shit, I'm gonna talk about this later. This is absolutely ridiculous. What the fuck is going on here? And it's going on for a long time. Faye is sniffing some yaram, and then why did she pull Yoko's face like that to give it to her? Why did she put her hand on the other side of her head? Why is she holding her like that? That is unnecessary. That's a weird way to give the yaram, I would say. It's not. You just put it in front of her nose. Why did you have to like wrap around her head? Okay. Okay, Bob. More compilations of sweetness. Faye smirking. She knows what she's doing. Some excellent fan service. Oh, and this is, I think, when the fake fight happens. Yoko's telling her something, and Faye's like, okay, fine. Don't stand next to me. And Yoko's like, no, I'm kidding. I want to stand next to you. Faye's like, no, move over here. Yoko's like, no. This is a close-up of the fake fight. She's like, no, don't touch me. Go stand over there. They are so silly. Another view is on screen with their little fake argument. People are making jokes and being like, oh, she said that she was single. She was like, oh, you're single, then stand by yourself. You gotta be together. And he goes like, no. She's like, no, stand over there. He was like, no. They're cute. Oh, Yoko is distracted by Faye's rings. Like, why are you even, girl, you have ADD. This is ridiculous. Like, she's like, ooh, it's so pretty. Like, you're supposed to be focusing, doing anything but focusing. Talking to Faye, playing around, looking at her rings. See, look how distracted she is by it. Ooh. And Faye's like, what? Yoko's like, the ring. Faye's like, yeah. So? Jesus. This is just Faye being funny. She was getting tired of all the waving, so she had to come up with something different. Alright, this is hilarious because Faye is an instigator here. She starts mouthing Laopo and pointing at Yoko, and they start saying it, and she's like, yeah. This BZ started it, and Yoko's like, what's going on? What? What? But Faye started this shit. That's the crazy thing. She knows that Yoko does not like that. She thinks it's funny. Because she's like, that is my wife, for all intents and purposes. Why is Faye on the table? Why is she on the table? Why does she even need to be on the table? Seems a little unnecessary, no? Why is she sitting like that? There's a couple pictures of like them doing the most. Faye on the table, Yoko like putting her neck out. Just like, what is happening? Pouty faces. They look great. There's a close-up of Yoko putting that neck out, and what does Faye do? Oh, she's like, oh, you want me to touch it? Because that's what she usually does. When Yoko puts her neck out like that, that means she wants Faye to touch her neck. And so Faye obliged, happily. Put the pouty face out, the neck out. There's Faye's hands. She has such warm hands, apparently. Let's stick her tongue out at people. This is just another view of it. Doing the most. Unnecessarily. And Faye putting her face next to hers. They're just sisters. Of course, Faye taking care of Yoko, giving her hand warmers. Yoko's like, what? Oh, yeah, I guess I need these. Like, yeah, girl, you definitely need these. She's like playing with one of them. Faye's gonna like take the other one. You need both. This is where Yoko appears to have a stomachache, and she's talking to Faye, saying her stomach hurts. And then Faye is, of course, concerned, touches her stomach. And the memes that happened with this, because people are like, oh, is the baby kicking? She's checking in on the baby. It was so ridiculous how many people were talking. This is an edit of the situation. Yeah, she was so concerned. She was like, what's wrong? Oh, let me press on it. But it's like, if you have a stomachache, why would you like press? She's like kind of pointing her fingers in there. But later on, you do find out that Yoko was actually on her menstrual cycle, so that's why her abdominal area hurt. And Faye being, look at how concerned she is. Look at her face. She's trying to like wave at fans, but she's listening to Yoko. She's attending to her. She's like, oh, okay, well, let me think, what can I do for you? You okay? Well, let's see. I know what I can do. Let me grab you a chair so you can sit down. Like the good gentlewoman she is, she grabs her a chair. Always taking care of this girl. Always. Again, another view of it. Just Faye being concerned. She looks so serious. She gets that worried look on her face whenever it's about Yoko. She don't be playing about her girl. And she already listens a lot when Yoko talks. Yoko talks a lot, but when she is saying that she doesn't feel well, she like very intently listens. She'll be like, oh. You see the word. is also just another view or example of Faye taking care of her. Yeah, you can tell, like, Yoko doesn't look like she's in a good mood. She looks a little bit in pain. Faye grabs her a chair. And then eventually stands next to her and puts her hand on her shoulder because she wants to make sure her baby's okay. And then Yoko leans on her. During this, like, Yoko's still talking, and Faye rubs her head. So affectionate, so intimate. Yoko's still talking. They're supposed to be doing these high buys, and Yoko is not paying attention. She's just like, whatever, talking to Faye. Just, yep. Faye listening intently, and then has her, put your head on my stomach, babe. It's fine. Of course, Yoko obliges. They're just sisters. She's just, concerned in a sisterly way, This is sister behavior. I don't know why if I was, like, sulking. What was going on there? I don't know if a fan went by or something happened, but she was like, ugh. This is before the stomach issue. This is the she's mine, okay, yeah. She looks at the crotch, she goes, points at Yoko, then herself, and lets you know, like, she's mine, which is crazy. Again, this is right after the whole Yoko's live saying that she doesn't have anyone in her heart and that she's not ever dated a woman, all these things. But it's like, it's like, Faye, like, Yoko will have us jumping off the ship, and then Faye will bring us right back on the ship. She's like, no, don't worry, we're still here. She's still mine. No matter whatever she says, girl's mine. And then they have this, I found this clip of when Yoko said it first, and then, or did the gesture first. I think that might have been Manila, possibly, or before Manila, and then now. Crazy. And Yoko has no idea. That's so funny. This. Okay, what the hell is this? And the fucking stare down, too. What the hell was that, Faye? Why are you staring? Do the action and then stare at the camera. Stare at the phone. Jesus Christ. Here's a close-up of the situation. Yoko smiling about it. Faye resting her head on her shoulder. And of course Yoko talking, because she'd be talking. But this is like 30 seconds of this happening. Like, you don't even need to do, like, this is when I talk about fan service, I'm like, this is fan service, but they be doing too much. Like, this is unnecessary. This is an unnecessary amount of fan service. And like, why the fuck did Yoko bend over in the first place? Like, Faye was coming over. It's just the look. See this? Yoko bent over. Faye came up. Yoko immediately bent over, and then Faye was like, "Oh, you're bending over. Let me assume the position as well." And then stare down the camera. And then stay in the position. What are we doing? And they don't say they signal. And then the hand placement. Okay. Just more. There were so many different people recording this, obviously, because this was fucking outrageous. Like, you don't have to do this to sell you guys as a couple. And that's why I'm like, you guys do this because you want to do this. This is some gay ass shit. It's like, get a room. I am kind of curious what Yoko be talking about. I know she don't be talking about nothing, but I am curious. Nope. And then Faye stood up And then why did they butt crotch touch even more when they stood up? Okay. Oh, it's like fighting each other. What's happening there? I don't know what's going on there. There's no reason for this. I just keep putting them in because I'm just like, why? Why are they doing this? It's beyond me. It is beyond me. And look at fucking Yoko's face. She's real comfortable. I'll tell you that. And then someone put this on Twitter, like, I didn't sign up for this. And like, look at this. Why? When they got up, why did they bump into each other even more when they stood up straight? Unnecessary. Assume the position. Assume the position. Ended up having a few pics from the evening. I mean, what else? There's nothing to say about this. I'm just showing the photos. But these, actually, this is the real. Whoever took these photos, this is great quality. And she looks great, as always. Never looks bad. Drinking water, it looks good. Who can make water look beautiful? 5 Malisol. Still posing, even drinking water. Why? Why? She does that shit on purpose. She does that shit on purpose. She's good at it. This is like the very end. They're actually finally saying goodbye to the crowd. And where does Faye's hand always end up? Where it should. Oh, this is like a really great photo, actually. This one's sweet. This one's cute too. But I really, really like this one. They look fantastic. Even though what they're doing is incredibly inappropriate. Here, I always talk about like them mirroring each other, and I'm like, this is okay when you start doing the same like gestures as your partner. They spend a lot of time together, but it's like ridiculous how many things they do that are exactly the same, and this is just another example of them doing just that. This is another example of that. See, both doing it. I don't know if they like say like I don't know if they decide together that they're gonna do the same gestures, or they just kind of do them naturally, but a lot of similarities. Oh yeah, and someone pointed out that they were wearing exactly the same shoes at one point, which is pretty funny. I'm like, I don't know who decides on the wardrobe, if it's them or if they have like a wardrobe person. But yeah, these are exactly the same shoes. Obviously they wear different sizes, but interesting choice to wear the same shoes. And then this is them leaving the venue, or like leaving to like go change, leaving the like main part of the venue. And of course, what is Faye doing? Concerned about Yoko in her coldness. She is always stressed about this girl in her damn cold hands. Multitasking, walking, waving, making sure Yoko's okay, giving her stuff. She should get a reward for how well she multitasks. See? Concerned, I guess. So concerned, I guess. like, it's not even that important. Just walk to where you need to go. Now, this is outside the venue. So, like, when Faye left the day before, there was a lot of people outside, but there are definitely more people outside during this time. This is like a couple of hundred people waiting for them as they're, like, gonna leave just to get in the car. So it's like a 30-second interaction, and it's literally like 40 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Crowd gets a look. And then coming downstairs. Oh my god, he's screaming, the yelling, the chanting. Yoko's waving her teddy bear. That's so funny. Giving it to the fans, giving them what they want. Big P5 crowd. Another view. She's like, Yoko, you always get in first. Yoko always gets in the vehicle or the elevator or what have you first. Faye never gets in first. Such a gentlewoman. It's a really nice vehicle. Looks very comfortable. The security's like, get in the car. She's such a dork. Oh my god. Giving them what they want. That is finally it. This was a ridiculously long video. This is one of my longest videos I've ever made, I think. I'm gonna have to edit this down so much, but there was so much footage. And I have to say, like, overall it was a very, positive event. Nothing really went awry. Went really well for both Faye and Yoko. The ending when they did the high buys was pretty typical for them. Mainly, I would say, Faye being incredibly clingy and, did not like being challenged by the fans and had to prove that Yoko was hers and hers alone. And then the inappropriateness of that bend over the table, which was like, what the? And not Faye, Yoko initiated that shit. It was like, why are y'all doing that? And why are you in that position for so goddamn long? That was so silly. But It was fun. It was good to watch. Very successful event and coverage for me, I guess. I was going to add the airport to this video, but there's no way. I'm going to make this video even longer. I'll make the next video will be the airport and the Faye dog treat whatever live that she did. But yeah, if you stayed to the end of this video, wow, you're amazing. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe already. Leave a comment, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Helt op, jeg har ingen følelse for dem, når jeg fucked up. Og jeg vil ikke dø ung med de tester non-stop. Hvis det ikke betyder den koks, mod systemet vi bokser. De andre hopper som lopper, imens jeg også er en hostel.